Dude, brand new day's out. I seen it. I'm gonna talk about it last. But before we get to that, I want to do all the Spider-Man movies. We're gonna rank them all here today. Disclaimer: I have some extremely hot takes here, and I just want to make it clear that I rank these based off of what I enjoy more versus what I think are better made movies. So if I have something in S tier that you have in D tier, and you're like, there's no way you have that in S tier, but you have this in C tier, this is not better than that. Chill. Everybody fucking wax your fucking assholes and chill out. So it's based off of how much I enjoy these movies, how much they mean to me. You know how we do it over here. We don't waste no time. Don't waste any of your time. We got S, A, B, C, D. No F tier because I don't think any of these movies are F tier movies. Well, we're going to start with the Spider-Verse movies. So, Into the Spider-Verse. Not really a question, right? S tier. And I'm going to just get Across the Spider-Verse in here too. I actually like Across a little bit better than Into. They're both 10 out of 10 movies. Both phenomenal. And I think if Beyond the Spider-Verse lands the same way the first two did, we could be looking at the greatest trilogy of all time. Now, we're getting into my hot take category here. So the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. Alright. I grew up with these movies. I grew up loving these movies. These movies meant everything to me as a kid. This was my childhood. But, however, I don't think these movies hold up very good today. I think these movies are very heavily carried by nostalgia. Not saying they're bad movies. I still think they're good movies. But I don't think these movies are as great as I remember them to be. I think Tobey Maguire's easily the worst Spider-Man, if I'm being honest. But yeah, dude, like, I watch these movies now, it's like they don't hold up for me today. They honestly are kind of a little bit hard to watch. The only thing that makes them enjoyable for me is just the nostalgia. It brings back memories, but I really don't enjoy these movies as much as I used to. I don't know. Spider-Man 1, I still have an A tier, though. This is my favorite out of the Sam Raimi trilogy. Got William Dafoe, Green Goblin in there, one of the best supervillain castings of all time. And, you know, it's a good origin story. It's a good origin story movie. I don't know, man. I'm not a big Tobey Maguire fan. I'm going to be honest. Again, obviously I was when I was a kid, but now I think his acting is terrible in these movies. I know it's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, but these are still good movies. Spider-Man 1's still great. It's very Spider-Man. We go to Spider-Man 2. Now this is where the takes are going to get super high. I have this in B tier. Yeah. I honestly was never very high in this movie. Even as a kid, it was always my least favorite out of the trilogy. Growing up now, I watch it, and I think it's super overrated. Most people think it's the best comic book movie of all time, and I'm not going to hate you for that opinion, but I've never seen the hype in it. I don't think it's that great. I think it's a bit boring. Doc Ock's really good. Doc Ock is really good. There's still really good moments, and like I still think it's a really solid movie. I don't know. I just really don't like the storyline of Peter losing his powers and all that. I don't know. Like, I get it. I don't know. That stuff just all bored me. Mary Jane in these movies is so unlikable. I hate her so much in these movies. I cannot stand her one bit. She easily makes these movies a lot worse for me. I think her and Peter's relationship is terrible. I don't know, man. This movie just feels very bland to me. Spider-Man 3. This is going to piss some people off. Probably a lot of people. But I actually have it above Spider-Man 2. In B tier. I think this movie, quite the opposite of Spider-Man 2. I think this movie is very underrated and overhated. While I think Spider-Man 2 is very overrated. It's a fun movie, man. I think out of the three, this is the most fun. I think this is by far the most fun. Everything with symbiote Spider-Man in here. Peter, emo Peter Parker, dude. So fucking fun. And while I'm not a big fan of what they did with Venom in this movie, I, at the same time, feel like it works for the movie that they made. I don't know. I just think that movie's tons of fun. Yes, it's not perfect. It's not great. But I have tons of fun with that movie, man. Then we go into TASM 1. You know, I'm putting it in A tier, man. I am a huge TASM fan. I love those movies so much, and I think they get severely overhated. I really love the darker elements of these movies. And yes, I know you could argue that that's not, comic accurate Spider-Man, the darker tone and everything. But I really love when movies do something a little bit different. I'm always a big fan of when movies go darker for some reason. I don't know, I dig it. Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man. Obviously, the relationship with him and Gwen Stacy in this movie is phenomenal. The Lizard's okay. I actually like him quite a bit when he's just Dr. Connors. But when he turns into the Lizard, it's okay to me. But I love this movie, man. The movie means a lot to me. But not as much as TASM 2. Yes, spoiler alert, this is my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. Yes, it's going to drive people crazy seeing this above the Spider-Verse. It's going to drive people crazy seeing this above everything else. Seeing this in S tier. But I don't care. This movie means so much to me. It is actually my second favorite movie of all time. I think this movie looks so good. The colors pop and everything. I think Electro, while I don't think Electro's a great villain, I think he's fine. The Times Square scene, one of the best Spider-Man sequences of all time. Obviously, Gwen Stacy's death, I think is honestly like the best well-done death scene. Maybe also the most emotional death scene in any comic book movie, in my opinion. And I also don't get the Green Goblin hate in this one as well. Yes, obviously he doesn't even come close to William Dafoe, but I actually think he's pretty good. I'm a big defender on the Green Goblin stuff in this. Dude, this movie's just so good. It hits all the right beats for me. It means so much to me. So yeah, I know it's going to piss everybody off, but, suck my socks. Spider-Man Homecoming. It's C tier for me. I think this movie's fine. Very fun. I have a very fun time with it. I think it's a very fun Spider-Man adventure. It has some good elements in it. I've just never really been that big of a fan of Spider-Man just being Iron Man Jr. and I get it, it's a part of his origin story within the MCU. But to me, this movie's just okay. It's a fun time. It's a fun time, but I don't think it's great or anything. Vulture's good. Vulture's good in this, but I don't know. Like, none of the fight scenes are good to me in here. Yeah, it's just a fun movie, man. It's a fun movie. Far From Home. D tier. Yeah, I think this is the worst Spider-Man movie of all time. And it's crazy because when I first saw it, I was like, dude, this movie's great. This is like an A tier movie. Yeah, over time and rewatches, that movie's bad. I love Mysterio. Mysterio is my second favorite Spider-Man villain of all time. And so I was very excited for him. Jake Gyllenhaal, too. Great actor. And I really loved him in this movie. I think he's easily the best part of this movie. Honestly, the only thing that I liked about this movie. Sure, there's some good moments here and there. But the movie felt... The way I feel about it, it may not make sense explaining it like this, but it's like if Homecoming, No Way Home, and Brand New Day were made by the MCU, by Marvel, and then Far From Home was made by Sony. Does that make any sort of sense? I don't know. This movie's just so unwatchable for me. But at the same time, again, Mysterio is really fun. Anytime you see Spider-Man, it's a good time, right? I don't know. I hate the reveal of Nick Fury being a Skrull. It just makes the movie so much worse on a rewatch, and I don't know. I think the comedy does not work very good at all in this movie either. Yeah, this movie's just not it for me. And we get No Way Home. Putting it bottom of S tier. So I want to make it clear. The second half of this movie, from the apartment scene and on, the apartment scene where Spider-Man gets that spider sense and webs Green Goblin, and Green Goblin starts going crazy, and then they all fight, the Aunt May death, and everything from that apartment scene and on, peak, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, phenomenal. But everything before that, it's not very good. And I think that does weigh this movie down quite a bit. Like, if I'm thinking the movie as a whole realistically, I'm probably like somewhere here in A. Maybe, yeah, yeah. But the second half is just so fucking good, and I just can't ignore how good it is. I have to keep it in S tier. And again, and I'm ranking these on how much I love these movies, how much they mean to me. So I'm not necessarily ranking these movies as a critic. So that being said, I have to put in S. But like the first half of this movie, I'm like, yeah, it's not very good. But once you get to the second half, oh my gosh, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Leads us in A Brand New Day, the brand new Spider-Man movie. I seen this opening night, and now this is a little bit tough. I know what tier I want to put it in, but where within the tier? I'm gonna go right here, in between the Spider-Verse movies. This movie is phenomenal. Phenomenal, dude. I think as a Spider-Man movie, if you're like... don't include the Spider-Verse movies in this. Just the live-action Spider-Man movies. I think this is the best-looking Spider-Man movie. I think the cinematography is best in this movie out of all Spider-Man films. I think the fighting choreography and all the stunts and everything are best in this movie. And man, all the things they were doing with the camera was so cool. The camera angles and everything, the camera work, dude, it's phenomenal. And we're getting into spoilers now, so if you haven't seen it yet, do not watch this or watch it. I don't know. I don't care. If you want to watch spoilers, that's fine. But, dude, this movie's great. First, I want to say Punisher, best character in this movie, in my opinion. I love the Punisher so much. Him and Peter's relationship in this movie and their chemistry is so good. So, I mean, honestly, the chemistry with everybody in this movie is really, really good. I think this was the most consistent Spider-Man movie as well. From beginning, middle, end, it all fit together really nice. I think the pacing was really good. I don't think it dragged or anything. It felt very cohesive. And even like those like random people that Jean Grey would take control of and interact with Spider-Man through these random civilians. Like, those people acting those roles were fucking great. Great! Dude, everything was so good in this movie. I really love what they did with Jean Grey in this movie. I don't know the general consensus on it, but I really love it. I don't care if she did some evil shit. She's a broken character, very broken. She's a very broken character in this movie. It's understandable. It makes sense. Like, I bought into it. In a scene where Aunt May is speaking to Spider-Man, but then Spider-Man in that scene turns into Jean Grey, so she's speaking to Jean, and Spider-Man steps in and talks to her, and that, oh, dude, it was just so good. What a fucking scene. And then the shot where Spider-Sense goes off, you see that dark hallway, and just the gun flash of the Punisher with the sniper. What a shot. What a scene. What a scene. Personally, I think the best scene in this movie was on the rooftop with Peter and MJ, where, like, I bought into that shit. I bought that shit. Where MJ's, figuring it out, right? Like, oh, like, I know you, whatever. And then, she kisses him, and then she's like, oh, yeah, I remember you, da-da-da. Spider-Man starts breaking down, crying and shit. And she's like, yeah, that's right, Peter, hold her, touch her. Like, oh, dude, that scene was just acted so well, just written so well. Ooh, dude, like, what a fucking scene. Oh, dude, that was so good. My personal theory, at the end, obviously, we see it ends with Ned remembering the handshake, remembering Peter. I think, and then you see MJ on the rooftop holding the Black Dahlia necklace on the same rooftop her and Peter used to always be at, and she's, like, crying, whatever. And my theory is Jean gave her and Ned their memories back. Could she do that? I don't know. That's kind of my theory. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because obviously she also kept Spider-Man alive in the hospital. And maybe, she was trying to do nice things for him. Give him his, girlfriend and his best friend back. And this movie just has so much love put into it. I don't know. This movie had so much love put into it. You could tell this was made by Spider-Man fans. All the nods to the comics and all the shots that were taken straight off of comic pages and off comic covers. And you had a lot of cool fights in there, which were basically to pull straight from the Insomniac games. Just so much love put into this movie, and it just really felt like Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? The suit was perfect. Everything was so good. And the post-credit scene, my original thought, watching it in the theater, my initial thought was Spider-Verse. When the tracker goes into space, I thought Spider-Verse. I don't know if that's Tom Holland going into the Miles Morales Spider-Verse, or if that's Miles coming from the Spider-Verse to the MCU. I don't know. That was my original thought. Then I'm like, nah, it's definitely Doomsday Secret Wars related. With Battle World coming up, I feel like that's definitely what that's hinting at. So I feel like that's what it was. I know I definitely pissed people off with this list, but hey, man, we all love what we love. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said,